me out to the
Hi everybody, it's Diane, still working in the collage book, and if you recall the last one we did a sneak peek, so it's favorite pastime. Do you have a favorite pastime? I've always been a fan of baseball, blah blah blah. These collages are my homage to these players and their passion for the game. Maybe you played a sport in school or have always cheered for a certain team, or maybe you have a favorite hobby. Anyway, there you go. You can look for historic photos, dig through old yearbooks, make a collage of your glory days. Okay. And I think I'm going to just do baseball because, as I mentioned, I am a baseball fan. And I have this. It's one of those Dover books. I have no idea if they still make it. And I've used these quite a bit already. They're reproductions and they're very glossy, which I'm not totally in love with, but of old baseball cards. And actually they're pretty darn cool. They have old ones like this. And then there were a few that were, photos. And there's a few at the back that are like caricature cards like that. Isn't that cool? So anyway, I just got to pick a couple, and as much of a fan as I am, I admit it, these oldie time players, I don't really know any other than the real famous ones. Oh, I can't possibly do St. Louis. I'm a Cubs fan. And I think I've used most of the ones I know or that were from Cubs already. Oh, Connie Mack, I know him. I'll do that. Of course, it's right in the middle there. Actually, these worked out great to make some birthday cards for baseball fans in my family. That was kind of fun. Alright, let's just pick a couple just because I like them. The designs. So do you have a favorite sport? Do you like sports at all? Or hobbies? Hobby doesn't have to be a sport. I kind of like this one. It shows the stadium behind him. One more. Do another one. I don't know. It's almost like there's too many choices. Bob Feller. I think I've heard of him. Well, let's just pick somebody. Oh, here's one from the Cubs. Okay. Who is he? Charles Leo Hartnett. Okay, he was born in the 1900s. I think he goes back a ways. Alright. And I'm just going to do these on index cards as I was doing before. And I think I'm going to trim off the perforation, little, jaggedness there. Sorry, I should have emptied my garbage can. And I think I'll try to do just what he did. He just kind of did more background stuff and, sloppy paint and that kind of thing. Okay, so who is this? Chuck Klein. Left-handed batter. Okay, am I wrong? Wasn't Connie Mack a commissioner at one point? Oh, this goes back. Philadelphia Nationals. Okay. Cornelius Mack was a catcher. It doesn't say that. Okay, I have to look that up now. Philadelphia Americans. Wow. I never heard of that. Alright, someone's scratching. Okay, well, you should go on this way. It's a little tall. I don't know. Same with this one. Okay, go find interesting background stuff now. Could be something. Just for the record, I used to play girls softball. And to be honest, when I was more like a child, but that was some of the happiest times of my life. I loved that. You know, I mean, organized uniforms in the league and the whole bit, not just goofing around in the neighborhood, although we did that too a lot. Ride around your bike and get kids. You want to play softball? We're going to play softball. I'm going to play softball. I was going to say, that could be construed as balls, but I think it's a little too colorful. No. Anyway, even if you aren't a fan, you must admit when baseball season starts, it's kind of, you know, inspiring there. Winter's finally on its way out and all. Not finding much for Chuck. Well, I'm finding a lot for Mr. Mack there. No, too mod. Numbers, that might look like something. You know, actually, I've got, I forget what game it's for. It might be Clue. Scorecards. That, it wouldn't look like a baseball scorecard, but maybe we could get away with that. Of course, they're like in a tub in a cabinet. If I remember, I should dig that out. Some denim. Nah. Yeah, I know, I'm boring the whole world, right? Wide stripe, would that do anything? Maybe. Here's some more numbers. I have other numbers that of course are not here. Let's see what this stuff does. I don't know, would this be too wide? Of course it's a hair narrow, it won't fit, right? Actually, I don't hate it. How off is it? Yeah, it's like literally a hair off. I kind of like that. Well, I don't think these numbers are going to work for this guy. Alright, that's a good start for him. But we're not done yet. Alright, Mr. Klein. This guy. What's his name? Gary. Oh, Gabby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gabby. I don't have my glasses on. I don't hate that. I don't think these numbers are going to work for him either. That's not bad. Yeah, I know there's nothing under there. I'm going to pull out those scorecard things and see what that would do. Well, that's kind of neat. Maybe he should just have a background that's neutral. Yeah, these numbers just aren't working. Yeah, that's okay. So you need a little red. Alright, that's pretty cool too. Alright. Alright, look at these. I'm gonna go down and get this scorecard thing. I'm right here. Just hang on. There's a dog in the way. Okay, coming. Success. Alright. Now I got everything in here. You want some Malamars? I got that too. That's the odd couple. course, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have a poker chip on a baseball gambling. But that looks kind of neat. Alright, I guess I won't do that, but it's kind of cool. Oh, bingo numbers are red. Where are those things? Here. I don't know what that is. It's not Clue. It almost looks like a scorecard. You'll never know. No, Diane, a lot of people will know. Yeah, it doesn't say what it's for. I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, let's get the box out of the way. Okay. Just saw this was on a shelf down there. Must have fallen off at some point. Alright. Well, this could certainly go under here. And I don't think I'm going to worry too much about like edge stuff. I might paint. I might have to paint. We'll look at it that way. Got washi too. I've got some red. Alright, I kind of like that. And these numbers are a little faded for the cards are. I wonder if the cards will take. Well, I know they'll take ink, but is it gonna stick? Will it just smear right off? Should probably paint. Should I do what I should do, right? Doesn't say what his number was, did it? No. Because those are awfully high numbers for baseball, though. Well, that's not bad. There though. You know, some expert is going to be going, well, that's not that. What's a scorecard? It's got nothing to do with baseball. Dumbhead. Alright, these are pretty good. I'll pause and glue. I think I am going to get brown paint and try to grunge this one up a little more. After all, this card would have been really old. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. What you see is glued. I added this washi down here and this blue thing. I turned it. I had it the other way. And I did paint. I think that's better. No, he was not a commissioner, but he was an owner manager, and that's a picture from when he was a manager. Okay, I've got a lot of numbers here that I think should be pretty good. I just thought I'd put just because they're a little dull, although I think I am going to do some paint stuff. I like these. Oh, here's a 5. What about this? What about both? And I've only got like 8 minutes and I have to leave. Uh. Yeah, I was thinking off camera there, about adding numbers, and I never really thought about it. Yeah, like that. Numbers are all over the place in baseball, aren't they? Yeah, so think about it. Well, I will say this was one of the easier prompts I've done with this stuff, and that's going to have to get edged off there because the way I cut it out. What if I just cut the whole thing off? I wanted to leave that red border, but I couldn't because there wasn't any on the right side. But what could be more exciting than watching someone cut out a circle twice? Oh, I don't know, anything? Alright, that's a little better. Now we can put it wherever we want. That's okay down there. Alright, let's just glue that. Can you imagine the changes? He was a player in the 1800s. I'd like to know what he would think about baseball today. Okay, that's pretty good. And these guys can be a little more modern. What about this one because of the color? Cut out another circle, although it's actually an oval. See, it's different. It's an oval. It's not a circle. I'm not wearing my glasses. I think I'm doing this pretty well. So you're saying, well, Diane, put them on. But I only use them for really fine work, so I'm not used to them. So when I put them on, I can't walk away or do anything, or I'll get all dizzy. Well, that's kind of cool. Or do we want it by the other number? Oh, I think I like that better. Then do we need something else above? And what about this guy? Gary Gabby. Well, he needs definitely more modern. That's too dark. That's too vintage looking. Those are too vintage. That's off-white. Well, or I could just stamp it. Maybe I should do that. Stamp numbers in the squares. You're wasting valuable time, Diane. No, there's another bingo thing. I didn't know I had to. Oh, those would be good, but they're awfully grungy. Yeah, I think that's too grungy for him. What about these? Oh, there's a 3 right there. That's a more of a baseball number. Actually, wasn't that Lou Boudreaux's number? Anybody remember? Well, that's nice. Maybe I should just do that. Oh, there's a 6. make it 36. Alright. Alright, well I gotta leave. I'll glue those down and then we'll come back later and discuss paint and stuff. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed some paint and water and I'm standing here staring at these because I'm not sure what I want to do. By the way, I looked it up. Lou Boudreaux's number was 5. I was off by a couple. Sorry, Lou. In case you don't know who he is, he was a great baseball guy. Really great. Okay. Well, I kind of thought of blue on here. Maybe on the edge because there's a space there. Not that that really matters, but just as a starting point. I think it's a little bright. What if we hit it with some gesso? I think that's a little better. By the way, I didn't point out this dotted thing here, the red with the white dots. That's another one of those Paz Easter egg holder things. And I forgot what video I mentioned this in, but I was going to Paz dye some paper after I was done with eggs. And I did, and they turned out really cool. Alright, what about a couple circle things? I thought to grab those too. It's kind of neat. What about white ones now? Maybe more on the numbers there. Oh, what is it now? There must be, you know, a zombie walking through my backyard. Alright, that one's okay. I'm not sure if it's completed. We'll let that dry. This one, I don't know. This one's pretty good. I don't know that it needs a whole heck of a lot. That's my neighbor dog barking outside. That's not my problem. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute too. This one. What about some spatters in this area? I like that. I don't know, that could almost be enough. Maybe a little brown around the edge. Oh, I was just trying to think. I was talking about Lou Boudreaux. I couldn't think of his nickname. The good kid. Okay. Now I can sleep tonight. Okay. Maybe a tad of white over the red. Did you get to, this says Cracker Jack on it. Apparently they were in Cracker Jack at one time, these cards. Yeah. Alright, I think that one's pretty much done. As you can see, it's wet. Let's see, what do we think? I almost think this one could use a border kind of thing. I'm not sure if this is going to take. Yeah, because it's so slick. Yeah, it's kind of not working. Of course, I didn't bring up black paint. Why would I need that? Believe it or not, I like that better. All right. So that's fine. What about this one? That's fine too. Maybe a little more white over that blue. I think that blue is a little too fat. There's an art term you don't hear every day. Alright, that's better. I like that better. Boy, those stripes almost make you dizzy. Don't look at those too long. I don't know. Now these examples he showed, I'm looking over my shoulder, quite a bit of schmutzy stuff on them. Not that I have to do that, but just pointing out. Okay, I think that's better over those stripes. What about another circle thing down there in the blue? And then that might be it. I apologize for the cars. You'd think I live in some raceway area. I don't. Yeah, that's good. That's bad. I think that's adequate. Alright. Get a little of this paint off so I can hold my book. Okay. Alright, he just has two examples here. That's that. Pretty cool. Yeah, those are definitely vintage images. You can tell by the uniforms. Okay, and mine did 3. Mr. Hartnett, Mr. Klein, and Mr. Mac. Alright, well thanks for watching. Go make some collages with your favorite pastime. It's kind of fun. Okay, have a nice day out there.